Hello everyone, welcome back to the 88 Eagles Den, where today we're on day 15. Every day I ask an eagle its name and its message. So far I've done every day, and like I said, today we're on number 15. And if you want to know the backstory, you can always go back to day 1, where I tell you the story, and also I ask eagle number 1 its name and message. So I want to thank you also for being here. I'm just getting started. I have 88 days, 88 eagles in the 88 Eagles Den. This is just some of them. I have them all over the place. And yeah, you can imagine day 15. So I have all the way to go to 88. So without further ado, I'm going to introduce to you 15. And her name is Rose. This is Rose. She's flying. I'll show you the back of her. All the eagles are different type of material and different sizes. I'll show you the front again to get a good idea. Turn her around, turn her around. Turn her around. I just want you to get a good look. And she's flying. Okay, so I'm gonna put her here. And I can't really get a good look on her, but she's there. Rose is safe here. So the message she gave me today is called Untethered. I'm going to read it. Untethered. Flying untethered. What once felt like a fear to fly, now feeling my wings move throughout the air, gliding through the silkiness of the liquid air, looking up, looking down, side to side, pure infinite, soaring over the ocean, tasting the salty air, over the mountains, inhaling the pine oxygen. Unbecoming myself has now become who I am. That's Rose. It's very beautiful. Some of the words she gave me also was inner child, authentic, scared. So what she's talking about is, being herself, who she always knew she was. Because, her inner child. There's a time in your life when, you don't know what you want to be. And they always say, what did you like to do when you were a child? And then they give you like a test, or you could make a good real estate agent, or you'd make a good flight attendant, or you would make a good architect, or whatever. Like, they're just basing things off of what you were playing with when you were a child. And somewhere along, we forgot about all that. We're just conditioned and dictated as we get older. And she's saying untethered. And the word she gave me was inner child, authentic, scared. That, we become scared to be ourselves because we lost that part of ourselves somewhere. We tucked it away out of survival. We're just doing the things to survive, but we literally forgot who we are. And she's talking about, coming back to her inner child, coming back to who she really, really is, and connecting with that part of her, who she really is. She's flying, she's soaring, gliding through the air, just feeling free. She's, oh, I remember this. I remember who I am. I remember doing this. She's an eagle after all. Maybe she was told she couldn't fly over the mountain. Maybe she was told lots of things, but she's feeling herself and soaring. And feeling just, wow, how good this feels to be untethered. And this is what she's saying as she's flying through the air. That she was once scared to do that. But now that she's opened her wings and she's flying over the ocean air, tasting the salty air, and over the mountains, inhaling the pine oxygen, she's recognizing that there's nothing to be scared of, because that's who she is. That's who she always was. She was always that she is. The last thing she says is, on becoming myself has now become who I am. Because we're taught we have to find ourselves. I'm trying to find myself. There's nothing to find when that's who you are. It's actually letting go. It's letting go of who you're not. It's not finding yourself. It's letting go of who you're not. And the way we learn that is by, experimenting. We experiment in life. We figure out, I like this, I don't like that. I prefer this, I don't prefer that, because I'm not a really big fan of hating something or don't liking something. It's just, I don't prefer that. I prefer this and I don't prefer that. I prefer this over that. But we go through life learning that. It's like they say, when we were born, like, we forget so we can learn. We learn through experimenting. We learn through contrast. Oh, I don't like this, I like that. I prefer this, I don't prefer that. So she's saying, on becoming myself has now become who I am. So she's learned who she is by finding out what she's not. And that's all it is. We learn who we are by learning on what we're not. Because you can't change who you are. That's who you are. That's your consciousness. We are consciousness in this body. So we never, no matter where we go, there we are. We are always that inner child. That's always us. We're learning about who we are through the contrast of things that we do, and by the things that we do and learning what we don't prefer. That's how we learn on, okay, now I know I like those things. Interesting. So she's flying really high. She's just soaring in the mountain. She's soaring over the ocean. She's gliding through. She's feeling the silkiness of the liquid air. She's just like, she's loving it. She's loving feeling who she is, because she hasn't felt like that probably in a long time. She's felt it, but she hasn't been able to express that. She hasn't actually been able to express herself gliding through the air and feeling her expression of who she is. That's why it's really important to never forget about your inner child. Like, it's okay to play. It's okay to be happy and play. To use your curiosity, to use your imagination. It's so important. Albert Einstein talks about using your imagination all the time. That's how things were invented. Never put your imagination away and think you're too old for all that. That's who we are. We imagine things all the time. So it's good to have that imagination on being playful. It's healthy for you. So this is what she talks about, just being untethered and letting yourself fly and feeling that silkiness of the liquid air, of just feeling the air, feeling yourself and feeling. It's all about feeling and expressing yourself. I don't really know where to go with this. I mean, it really, it gives you a moment to ponder on what have you been holding yourself back on? What are you afraid of? She talks about scared. What are you afraid to try, or not try, Because trying is never doing anything. You can try forever. You're not actually doing anything. You're just trying. What are you actually doing about your inner child? What are you actually doing about listening to your heart when your heart nudges you, that imagination, to play with something? Why are you putting it away? Play with it. I remember I was dating this guy once, and uh, I was thinking about, it feels really special, when you go to a restaurant and they have the reserve sign on your table. Well, I used to go to the restaurant, I would see these reserve signs on the table, like, wow, someone made a reservation, or it's this really special VIP table. So one day I just made my own reserve signs, and I put it on the coffee table, because we always eat at the coffee table watching a movie or something. And I put our own names on the reserve sign to make it like extra VIP. And it was the funnest thing, because I cooked, believe it or not, and I had his name, my name on the coffee table, and I put the placemats there, and I put our food there, and I said, wow, don't we feel really special? We have your name, my name, this is our own VIP section. So, I mean, it's just fun. It's just being playful, but, it doesn't take much to have an imagination and to act on it. We had the best night because it was just silly and it was fun. So, we're like two kids, right? But hey, so this is what she's saying is, on becoming myself has now become who I am. Like, let go and do those things. Let go and fly your wings. It's okay, because that's who you are. Yeah. Okay, so that's Rose. And just thinking about her name, Rose, what does a flower do? It blossoms. Could you imagine if a flower was about to come out of the earth and it looked around? Oh no, should I blossom right now? Oh, let me look down the street, or let me look down the pasture, or let me look down on the soil. Let me look around and see the other flowers, what the other flowers are doing. I don't know if I should blossom right now. It's a flower. That's what it's supposed to do. And the thing is, when you let go and fly your wings, you are contributing to the whole world, because we're a universe. We're one song. Universe, one song. So you were born to be yourself, because that way, you being yourself, the next person can be their self, because you're part of a big band. We all be ourselves, our authentic self. Then this whole thing is like a really great band. It's a harmony. So that I believe that, and yeah, so I'm just gonna leave it there. Just be true to yourself. Be your authentic self, because when you be your authentic self, then the next person can be their authentic self, because we need you to be your authentic self, so that person can be their authentic self. I mean, they're going to be it anyways, but it fits beautifully. It's like a nice song. It's a universe. In a band, it's still going to play it, but they're like, oh, this doesn't sound too good. Like Bobby Blue over there, he's not playing the piano very well because he's kind of offbeat. So it's really hard for the rest of us to play the song when you're out of tune. So you got to tune in, to who you are, so the rest of us can be playing in the band together as we are, because we're all together here. So don't be afraid to be yourself, because the more you're yourself, then the more this is an awesome band, a universe, one song. So, yeah, that's Rose's message, because she is flying, she is gliding. Okay, so I hope you're having a great day, and thank you for watching. And yeah, I'll be here tomorrow for day 16, all the way up to 88. I'm still growing this channel. It's fairly new, so I'm going to be doing different things along the way. I'm going to be expanding it, and my imagination is going to come up with different ideas. But for now, this is day 15, and I'm very happy that I'm able to share this with you. So, yeah, fly higher. Fly higher than that. Have a great day. Bye for now.